Yeah.
Yo, bro.
Yo.
Hey, man. Look, I know I call you on this shit a lot, okay? But I'm not calling you to actually borrow money for real, okay? I'm not. Like, I know I've called you a bunch, but I'm calling because I need some actual physical cash so I can flex on this video that I got money in the bank type shit. Can you help me out?
No.
Bro.
If you want to make it big, you gotta go and put it all on the line, man.
I got money, be a me, money in the bank. See you,
I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink.
Okay, look, I'm not calling you to borrow any actual money right now, okay? Look, all I'm asking is if I could borrow some actual cash so I can flex it on this video. You can have the cash back. I'm just saying, can I use it for this video, to flex that I got money?
What? No.
I got money in the bank. Shout out what you drink.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talk with Blaze on the Donney Blaze Live YouTube channel. Tonight is an unprecedented event. We've seen the superstars of Talk with Blaze put it all on the line before, but tonight it's all for the Money in the Bank contract. Before we get there, Trent is looking to defend the United States Television Championship against Kiwi. He's saying Kiwi can't see me right now, but it's the champ versus the people, some may argue. That title is on the line along with many other high-stakes matchups as we prepare for a world championship bout. It's Ego, who has every right to have one because he's world champion and he's proving it every outing. But tonight, he takes on a bit of a question mark. He's taking on Donney Blaze, and I'm not quite sure if this is controversial or deserved, but I do know for certain that we are getting our money's worth with that title up for grabs. But speaking of things up for grabs, in the air, quite literally, the Money in the Bank match with 6 men, either looking for what could be their only avenue to the top or trying to reclaim Old Glory. Loft is locked and loaded. Mitry don't care about you or your feelings, and that's necessary in this match type. We're gonna find out which match with a stipulation was the best in this heated debate. Zay will absolutely be punching the air once again if he can't get the job done. Tio Rhodes is back and ready to get back to where he once was, but please don't forget about Jay Ariez also rounding out this field. I've been JC Pentagon and everyone's willing to put it all on the line tonight, so let's get underway.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it, all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. No way you can shake me. I am heavy debt. No way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bitch from a smoking gun.
Oh man, chat, welcome to All on the Line 2. We got a couple of debates happening tonight, starting out with me gaining the WWE champion, the Taco Blaze championship. I'll be going against Ego, but we need a person that's going to be judging our matchup. So let me bring up the person who the co-host of the show. Let's welcome back Proud, man.
Burn it down!
Ah, man. Hey, what's good, y'all?
The fuck was that?
It's I'm a little sick, so I got, a little bit, vapor stick. But what's going on, man? You miss me? Chat missed me? At all? No, okay. I know you did.
Yo, this is so fucking funny to me. Nah, that's real though. What
What's
the
funny?
fuck? Nah, Alexis is fucking hilarious. I don't know how to turn the captions on. If I knew how, I probably would have. I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Shout out Jody. Happy birthday, Jody. Yo.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Jody, man. Jody,
Yeah.
I'm inviting you to the championship celebration. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you feeling? You back from vacation?
It was amazing, man. That was a much needed time off. I've been working and working and working.
You're a fucking funny guy. All right. All right.
But let's get into it.
Yeah.
I still remember who's judging, but let's get into it.
The fucking threat. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's bring up the person I'm going against. Let's bring up Ego, man. There we go.
Let's go.
No, what's up to the people? Nothing?
Okay.
Why are you gawking at me? Like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay?
It's your strategy, bro.
Let's go.
Right.
That's what this about.
All right,
by the way, since you want me to address these stupid ass people, my topic that I chose was the handling of the Women's World Championship.
Wait, hold on. You get a whole fucking essentially a whole division?
You asked me what was Triple H's biggest fumble.
Okay.
You chose the New Day. I chose the handling of the Women's World Championship.
Okay, so cool. All right, so let's remind the people the stipulation. If I lose, you finally get your Talk with Ego episode. When I win, I get a Talk with Blaze championship.
Sounds about right. Donnie,
right.
What are you defending? Just to remind the people.
The New Day.
Okay, New Day. All right. Let's start opening statements. Donnie.
All right. So.
Oh, okay. Guess Ego's gonna go first.
Essentially, the reason that the Women's World Championship and the way it's being handled would be Triple H's biggest fumble is simply look at Io Sky's current World Championship reign. What is it? There's other factors inside of this. The fact he doesn't pay as much attention to the storylines or build much storyline around the Women's World Championship. Yeah.
My opening statement is just that when it comes out to the New Day, that heel turn right there was supposed to be one of the biggest things ever. That was one of the biggest moments ever. One supposed to be one of the top heel turns ever, and then what happened after that just went to complete shit. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, why?
Why did it go to complete shit?
Yeah.
The person that's booking it. So the whole thing was centered around them kicking Biggie out and feeling as if Biggie was the thing that was holding them back. That right there happened, and it was such a big moment. And then after that, they was going against, I think, like Rey Mysterio and them niggas and losing to them. Barely getting any proper segments. Just a bunch of like shit.
So the problem is fan expectation. That's what you're arguing, fan expectation.
Yes, I guess you could say it's like fan expectation, but just
so let's just talk about why that would be flawed to begin with. Fan expectation, as we can see, is never something that you should take in consideration when it comes to if something is being mishandled or not, right? Fan expectation is always been met with disappointment most of the time, unless there's a big movement behind it, such as things like the We Want Cody or the Yes movement or Kofi Mania. But the fan expectation that you're speaking of is things of like, you mentioned Big E. I know that you probably feel that Big E was going to be a part of this storyline in some form or fashion with them going forward, right?
I wasn't expecting. The fuck? I wasn't expecting. The fuck's happening with this nigga? I don't know what the fuck's happening with Broad. But I wasn't expecting him to be like a part where it's like a matchup or anything like that. But I just think that outside of what the fuck is so funny, outside of that, I still feel like,
bro, where's the ref?
Bro, if it comes to it, we got the people to just he right here.
What the fuck was that?
I feel like they still didn't capitalize off of just a momentum that happened. You had not Biggie. You had the heel turn happen, and after that, nothing really came from it. They was doing the same typical shit, the same typical promo. They come out there, they shit on the crowd, and that'll be it. Some of their segments wasn't even
okay. I got a question. So, like previously, right?
No,
prior to that,
that's not happening. So no.
I said I had a question.
So that means I got to answer right now? No. You make me lose my train of thought. Some of their segments and stuff like that wasn't even televised. Some of their shit will be like during commercial breaks during Netflix, not everybody can see it. Some of the times they won't be on TV. It'll just be so much shit that happened, so much shit that could have got done better in order to capitalize off of the heel turn. And then we seen them become tag champions, and that shit ain't going nowhere. I feel like he took way too long on putting the titles on them too, and yeah, I just think that he fucked it up.
So you're still arguing fan expectation, like I was going to say. My question earlier was going to say what was the tag division being booked like previously that you, again, are fan expectation? You're expecting some major shift in creative just because the New Day turned heel. The tag division had already been booked and written terribly on Raw. This is a known fact. It's not like they were getting the TV time, they were getting the presence, anything to really be a spectacle for anybody. I don't know. You're arguing from a point of fan expectations and what the fan want and what the fan desired, and asking for, oh, they didn't do this. You are expecting them to have a complete creative shift in the tag division when a New Day heel turn isn't something that's going to be a resurgence to something that was already dead in the water.
I wouldn't say that. I do think that moments like that could change the way a division is. It just comes down to the booking of it. You have a moment like that, and you definitely book around it. You have different teams on there that could have been obviously booked better, but that's not my point. My
right. So you already have a shit division, and then you turn New Day heel, and they're going to be fan expectation. You're just expecting them to do this, but it don't matter. I don't care. Right. Anyway, so the reason, let's just get back to the women's world title. Yeah, so that would be the bigger fumble than the the New Day's anything, simply due to not fan expectation of what could have and should have happened, but pure actual execution of said women's world championship and how it's being treated, right? Rhea Ripley, one of the most over women in the company, one of the most, you know, dominant women in the company, women's world champion, very long time, and she was booked horribly to the point where her women's world title reign was secondary to her Judgment Day storyline, or even stuff she's doing with Dom. Like, these things were overshadowing the fact that she was the women's world champion, and that's due to the booking of the said women's world championship and the position of Rhea Ripley, right? And then you get to other women that were champions, such as the Rhea Ripley gets injured, and now we're gonna bounce it from Becky to Liv, and Liv's entire reign centers around Rhea Ripley, like you know what I'm saying, and treating again now it's not much so about the belt. It's about the belt for Rhea Ripley, but Liv, it's there's also this other thing with Dom and the Judgment Day, and there's all these other things that are revolving around this storyline that make it less and less about the belt.
So when it comes to the belt thing, I do say that it could have been booked better, but I can make the argument that I guess the belt helped elevate these people to stars. If you look at Rhea Ripley, she became a star once she defeated, not became a star, but like she went to the higher level once she defeated Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania and became a champion. It was like holding the title for however long. You look at Liv Morgan, one of the things that helped take her to that level was
that wasn't the women's world championship doing that.
Is that not? What was that? Not? What was that?
That wasn't the women's world championship boosting Rhea Ripley to these heights. It was Rhea Ripley posting her ass on social media.
That's what got Rhea to those heights?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, that's what brought Rhea this big major exposure. The fact that she's a goth chick, tall, muscular, muscle mommy that posts her ass on the internet. Yeah.
Okay. So what about Liv Morgan with the whole story surrounding her being the whole revenge tour and her taking the title and taking everything from Rhea Ripley. That was a whole story revolving around the world title.
You know what's crazy? It really wasn't, right? She was coming back to take everything from Rhea Ripley, right? And one of the emphasis was that she was taking everything. And one of the biggest swerves for that was her taking Dom, not the Women's World Championship. She won the match. I think they had 2 matches. She won it and it was like, nah. But when she took Dom, that's when it was like, whoa, that's what made the story. That's what made that, not the championship. That's what made Liv's revenge tour what it was, not the women's world title.
I'm listening. You say last part again? You say last part again?
What was the last thing you heard?
Title, but like the other part, I mean.
That's all I said. That was the last word I said. Title.
Okay. So can you remind me of what you said prior to that, so I can like know what like to go after that?
Oh, I said. I don't remember. No, I'm just playing. No, you really should have been listening, honestly.
Now I had to put something down. I'm listening. Go.
Okay. I really don't remember. Not gonna lie.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm gonna try to think about it.
Listen, my whole point, I could like understand that, but my argument is that at least with the world titles, these people were seen as top stars and put in at least some better situations. With New Day, they had a good moment, and after that, it just went to shit.
What better situations?
Well, when Liv became champion, having matches on. When Liv became champion, she was having matches on PLEs and top stories, and became one of the top women of the year in 2024. That's not a bad situation.
You can let me finish. I got cotton off right now. You know, let me finish. But I was asking
What you
what,
told me that for?
so you can understand why I'm pausing.
All right,
But I
bro.
was asking for not Liv Morgan, for EO Sky.
Why do I
What
have?
is this? What is this grand
Is
situation
is
EO
is is
Sky is in?
your whole point like one title reign or the whole division as at itself?
There's been 4.
I think that. Oh, all right, so for Io Sky, her winning the world title to me was a big moment. She pinned Rhea Ripley when niggas thought she was gonna lose,
She
and then
pinned Bianca.
she won the world title on Monday Night Raw by
Oh,
pinning
you're
Rhea
talking about when
Ripley.
she won it.
Yeah, when she won the world title, and then went on to WrestleMania to not only pin Bianca Belair, a person who never been pinned at WrestleMania, and Rhea Ripley. So that is to me is a better position.
EO Sky gets approximately 15 seconds of TV time since WrestleMania.
Okay. And what do the New Day do?
I don't understand how that's better positioning when you're stop. I just let you
have
talk. I didn't
backstage.
interrupt you. Stop. I did not
Okay,
interrupt you when
go
you were
ahead.
talking, did I?
Go ahead.
Now,
Hurry up.
so I don't
Hurry
see
up.
how EO Sky totaling up a grand total of maybe 15 seconds per episode of
Okay.
everything since WrestleMania. And in most of those episodes, she's been, oh, Nikki Bella's great. And all these other people are amazing. Like, I don't see how that's putting her in a better position when she's supposed to be the women's world champion, the head of this division. What is this better positioning when she's just out here saying in Japanese that Nikki Bella put on for us?
All right. First thing, when it comes to you talking about segments, New Day is in backstage segments doing essentially bullshit too. And
New Day
when I
has
say
more
I'm not
TV
done
time
talking.
than
I'm not done
EO
talking. I'm not
Sky
done talking. I'm
every
not done
week.
talking. I'm
I
not
don't
done
care.
talking.
I don't care.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't care. I'm the champion. I'm gonna keep
And
talking.
I don't give
And I'm
a
not
fuck.
gonna stop. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna do
You a
absolutely
bitch.
nothing about it.
All
You're
right,
gonna sit there
shut
and
the fuck up.
you're gonna sit there and do
All right.
nothing. You're gonna
This is what
literally
we're
sit
gonna
there
do.
and do nothing.
All right,
Exactly.
This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do.
Exactly.
Is this what we're gonna do?
I don't even know why we're still here.
All right, shut the fuck up.
Give up.
No, fuck.
So you got more to say, Donney?
Man.
My whole point is that when it comes down to the
What is this, a closing
titles,
statement?
Yeah, we can get into the close statements.
Like,
We might as well.
when it comes down to the women's division, women's title, I think that although it could be booked better, it still was helped to elevate these women into like better positions once they became champion. When it came out to New Day, they had a great moment, and after that, it just went to shit. Took way too long to capitalize on the momentum. Segments not hitting that well. Same old shit. Losing way too often. Like that's one of the main things. How he was losing and everything. It just didn't hit. I feel like that could have been such a crazy moment that could have like transcended wrestling. If you look at so many of the like heel turns of the
is
past.
this a closing statement? Or
Yes, it is. Shut the fuck up. Let me talk.
This is a long ass closing statement.
Shut the
It's not
fuck
even
up.
like a closing statement anymore. This is like he's giving a thesis, Prod. Like, what are we doing, gang? Tell him to.
If you look at,
I don't know why he keep talking. Like, I'm finna.
General statements. General statements.
So Prod.
Yeah,
because
he's
shut the
adding
fuck
stuff
up.
to his.
Oh my
his
goodness,
debate.
that's my closing
He
statement.
said
What's
shit
wrong
that
with
he
you?
didn't even say earlier, Prod. He's literally saying shit that he.
Shut the fuck
Let's
up.
just
Stop acting like a fucking bitch.
Let's make it general. It's not like try to elaborate.
Man, he's yappering.
No. Oh my goodness. Ego, shut the fuck up. Oh
just
my
go ahead,
goodness.
Don. Just make it,
Nigga, postponing his funeral. Let's get it the fuck over with.
If you look at some of the heel turns of the past, it helped shape the next few years of wrestling. I feel like that what could have happened with the New Day, but unfortunately it didn't. I do think that's Triple H's biggest fumble. That's my closing statement.
Alrighty,
okay, yeah. So unlike my opponent, I'm not going to sit here and argue a bunch of woulda, coulda, shoulda, what could have happened, a bunch of fictional, made up, make believe shit that coulda, woulda, shoulda happened. Like I said earlier, I'm arguing strictly facts. What we've seen happening in the product, right? We have not seen this supposed elevation that my opponent tried to argue. We have not seen anything around the women's world championship that would elevate it and make it seem like it is a big deal, a big world, like it's a world championship, right? And in comparison, all this woulda, coulda, shoulda that my opponent is arguing for this New Day heel turn, which who gives a fuck? You know, it's like let's just wrap it up, buddy. Come on, Pride.
All right. In conclusion, the winner, and I guess you could say, Talk with Ego champion, Ego Blacks retains the title.
Oh, 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 oh my God! I would like to give a special shout out
All right, bro. All
to
right, bro.
me
Okay.
and
Okay.
my absolute
All right.
just
Now let the winner
pure
talk.
abilities
Okay.
of being the greatest of all time, the best to ever do this shit. I can't wait to see everybody on Talk with Ego. You know what I'm saying? Pride. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't like me, but I hope you show up. And you know, we're gonna have snacks and shit. You know, I know you like to eat. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure everybody ready to pull up to Talk with Ego. Donney, you a bitch. Don't ever in your life try
Shut
to
the fuck
challenge
up.
me again.
Shut the
Stay
fuck up.
retired, you
Fuck
bum ass, dork
you,
ass,
hoe.
pussy ass,
Shut
hobby
the
built
fuck up.
ass bitch.
Shut the fuck up, bitch boy. The fuck is wrong with this guy? Fuck.
Donney, man. What
Now
happened?
niggas gotta have a Talk with fucking Ego episode.
Yeah, man. What happened, man? That was kind of like, that was hard to watch.
All right.
I'm just saying, bro.
Who the
like,
fuck told you? Who the fuck told you to say, hey, let me add salt to the wound? Let me.
I mean, we here. It's just us two. We gotta talk about what just happened, bro. Like,
Yeah. All right, bro.
I mean, if that's how you want to go out, then all right, man. Let's move on.
All right, cool. Let's move on to the next topic. We got
Damn.
What the fuck is that about? Why the fuck are you doing that?
I'm just like damn. I expected better, bro.
All right, my nigga. Yo, all right, bro. Okay, all right. Let's get into the next debate. Whether Cena's title reign have been bad or not. Let's bring up Kiwi, man. Kiwi, what's up?
Man. Donney, what happened? Donney, what happened? Oh, man. What a shame. What a shame. Shame. Oh, man.
You a fucking piece of shit. You a fucking piece
I
of
was not.
shit.
I did not think that was going to happen.
All right, bro. All right. Pro, where the fuck you just went? What the fuck going on? But let's bring the person you'll be going against. Let's bring up Trent, man.
So, you think you're untouchable?
Word life. This is basic thugonomics. This is basic thugonomics. Word life. I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me. Word life. This is basic thugonomics. Word life. I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me. Whether fighting or spitting, my discipline is unforgiving. Got you backing up in a defensive position. An ass-kicking anthem, heavyweight or bantam, holding camps for ransom. The microphone phantom, teams hit the floor, it's the new fight joint. Like a broken needle, kid, you missing a point.
Yo.
What's going on?
Man.
Yo. Chat.
Enjoy
that
belt.
So
yeah, it sound good. Donney, what's going on? You good?
Bruh,
I thought you was about to film me. Like this.
I know. You know, he won. All right, I ain't gonna take nothing from it. He won. Leave it at that. All right. Damn, bro. What is this about?
Crazy, man.
Oh man, talk
right,
ego. with the IC title on me.
All right.
It's about to be crazy.
So probably have a little connection issues. So I'm gonna have Ghost be the judge for your debate until at least Prod get that shit fixed up. So let's bring up Ghost. Oh man.
Oh, what a great day today, isn't it?
Council. Excuse me. Ghost.
Am I the count? Oh, I'm the council. Hello.
No. I'm talking to Donald. I'm talking to.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Owen too. Donald, listen. I love Ghost, but he might be a little biased for this debate. You know what I mean? He was saying Cena in the Discord. You know what I mean?
Listen,
I was gonna updating like the wallpaper like every time he aura farms. Like I don't know. I feel a bit wary.
So you feel like he not a good judge. So the Prod fucking connection that's messing up. Hey.
This dude Prod. All right, you know, Ghost.
Listen,
could he be unbiased?
Yes.
Wait, to be fair though, I think Ghost have shown criticism towards Cena run when he feel like it's not as good, and then also showing, when it is good. So I feel like as a I don't know. I think he could call down the middle, but
it's up to you, Donald. It's up to you.
I think he's fun. What you think, Trent, Kiwi?
That's up
to you. Can we get going?
Oh wow.
I'm just saying.
Since you think this Raymond's so bad, you go first.
Okay.
Oh, we started. Oh, okay. Wow.
Go first.
There we go.
All right. So
sign in yet.
I did not stutter last week. I did say John Cena's run is bad. BAD. I mean, I feel like most people should know at this point, and I feel like it just started not because of like the expectations people had, like after he not only just like won his 17th title, but like when he would like turn heel, and that.
Yeah, hold on, no, brother, I'm typing a little bit hard, my boy.
Oh, I know it was good.
But yeah, and then like even despite like the blow off match with like where he won the title, like even though like that was received pretty badly, like if we're being like 100% honest,
that's not his reign. That's not his reign though.
It was the start of the reign, like technically,
but his reign is after WrestleMania though.
Yeah. I mean, it started when he picked Cody though.
Yeah, man, that's fine. He can start, but his title reign when he held the belt from it's after WrestleMania on. But I don't want to keep cutting you off. I want you to finish your whole statement. So.
Okay. Well, even besides the point, like people thought it was gonna be like smooth sailing from there. Like it was just a one-off thing. Whether it was because Rock meddling, they want to do this and that with TKO and all that. But it all just feels like pretty lukewarm. But like not just lukewarm where it's like, like I can stomach it. Like people are being just like turned off, or at least like they're asking for more because there isn't really like a defined character like from Cena. He's trying. Like, don't get me wrong, he's definitely trying like articulate it, but like even he's not believing the stuff. And I feel like the crowd catches on, but I feel like there is like a John Cena tax where it's just like, okay, well, this dude's retiring like end of the year. I have to go see tickets to see John Cena because that's it. It's over. So it's gonna be last stop this with John Cena, last stop SummerSlam, John Cena, and that's all like really people care about. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the quality doesn't really matter. Like,
all right, so I think we're kind of losing the plot on what bad means. I think like for example, 2019 Seth Rollins, we all know that is actually bad. Like there are moments in Cena's career, like 2010 Cena, you got baloney fudgy mustard, him burying the Nexus, that shit is bad. What Cena has done with this title reign, matches and promos. I'm not saying it's the best of the best. I'm not even. You don't even gotta say it's good. It's not bad. It's solid. It's not. We're saying bad. There's pushing. Like the match quality has been solid. The segments have been smooth. The only real deal dud that they have is the Logan Paul shit. And outside of that, there's not been multiple things where they say, yeah, this is a bad reign. Like Io Sky reign is bad because she don't even wrestle on TV. Like there's like some defining moments and shit to where you can say some shit is bad. This John Cena reign.
I can argue that John Cena really, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, hasn't been like wrestling like a lot. I mean, he's trying to like ramp it up a little bit, but that's only because
has he not wrestled in every PLE since he's been back with the belt? Has he not wrestled every PLE? I could have swore Saturday Night Main Event. You got
Rumble, Chamber, Mania,
Backlash.
I'm talking about when he had the belt. Backlash.
Oh, when he had the belt. Backlash.
Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's his name? The shit with CM Punk.
Even Money in the Bank, like that was just like.
But they're not. They're not bad though. That's what I'm saying. The matches that he's had when in his title reign haven't been bad at all. Like the promos that he's been talking about, you might not say people don't like they don't feel that John Cena being heel. Maybe because he turned heel, maybe a little bit too late, even though he wanted it. Yeah, that's fine. But what he's saying, his promos and all that, it's not bad. Like we're talking again, bad work is 2019 Seth Rollins. That's some duty.
Is he? I don't think that's fair though. Like I don't think that's like if we're comparing like fair? I mean yeah, we're out of the dark ages, but like if we're getting like fucking PB juice and it's like oh man, like I don't want to drink this PB juice. Like okay, well better than the shit, the little shit that we're having. But it's like okay, yeah, but it's still bad though.
It's not bad though.
It goes like in the big spectrum.
You can say his run has been underwhelming because he's the GOAT. And we thought this heel run was going to be crazy, and it didn't meet the expectations. That's cool. But to say it's bad, what are we talking about? Bad?
Yes, I think it's bad.
Bro,
if people are showing up, like literally, like after he won the title, like from the times where they're jumping off like each Raw or whatever, or like each SmackDown, like he was just like coming in saying some bullshit, and then that's when he gets challenged. You know what I mean? Like. There isn't really a development with this character. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna run wrestling, and then here comes.
How is it not? They've literally been planting seeds of him about to turn back face. They literally been. See,
that's another thing. They're doing the seed planting like 2 months in, so it's like, okay, so has the.
Why would they not? It's in the blink of an eye. It's gonna be December. Who wouldn't do that?
They're teasing it like as early as Backlash, like literally like a month after.
You do understand? John Cena only got like 14 dates left, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, so if a person got to leave and they want to plant some seeds of a character development, why would they not do it kind of faster? Because again, he's not going to be there for that much longer. I'm telling you.
It feels very like stagnant though, because like I said, he was just even despite those teases, he's still doing like the same shit. He's still like hitting niggas with the belt, and he's like, oh wait, I'm sorry,
because he's a heel. Ding 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 ding.
He's doing the most basic shit though. He's doing the most fucking basic shit though. Bruce Lee doing is the last.
He's Kiwi. He's still doing the same stuff that won him the belt because. Come on, Kiwi. It's called a character.
But he's still doing all these teases, but there hasn't been like any change. Like, what the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Bro, I'm saying like he's doing all these teases, being like, oh, he's looking at the crowd. He's like being all like astounded or whatever, or like he pauses like. I think who was it? R-Truth, I believe. Like he was gonna hit him, and then he was like stuttering for a second. But like it all ended the same though.
Because
it was like crack the head.
Because John Cena is still a heel, but we all know in the back of his mind he might still be missing the crowd a little bit. That's why they do the pauses. He's looking at the crowd, this and that. That's why he's pausing to hit, sometimes to hit people with the belt.
But niggas is still cheering him though. Like the direction.
Okay, that's what. Okay. But it's crazy. We saying all this. This still doesn't justify how it's been bad. That's not true.
This is all an average, bro. It's all an average though. Like I said, if he's doing like
wait, say that one more time.
It's all like the average of everything means that it's bad total.
What? Whoa! Wait, what? When has that ever been the definition of bad? If everything is average, you know what it is? Average. So therefore, it's not.
No, you're not. You're twisting my words up.
What did you? Okay, please repeat what you just said. Please, let's just make no sense.
Hold on. All right. Hear me out. All right. So if we have the match quality, right, which has been okay.
Solid. Yes. Solid. Yes.
I'm gonna be real with you. The promos have been whatever. Like they're 4 out of 10.
They've been okay to solid. Okay.
I didn't say solid.
Okay, so Kiwi, you're not saying that. You know. So what are they?
Wait,
okay, so Kiwi, we're on promos right now. You Trent agreed that match quality is solid, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Kiwi, what promos making it bad? Let's hear it.
The same one that he cuts like almost every damn week until the pipe bomb promo.
So
yes.
Him releasing all of him releasing all of his trauma, talking about the fans is literally why he turned heel.
He's saying
it's going to be multiple occasions. It's going to be multiple occasions where his promo is going to be going at the fans because John Cena, like I'm fucking Santino Marella. John Cena has been getting booed since I was 5 years old, and then now people want to cheer him when he wants to leave, and he's not jacking that. That's like that.
I mean,
like, you understand that?
It was. That's for
Kiwi,
like
okay, so Kiwi, you don't think a person not going to talk about a lot of things that a certain fan base has done them for years and years before they go out? You don't think that's not going to happen? That's what
they've been cheering him though, like since like 2012. Like even if you want to,
see, being nasty. Yeah, you can. John Cena gets cheered, but there are multiple times where he's getting booed crazy. Do I need to remind you of John Cena, AJ Styles?
But I guess AJ, I guess niggas like Punk, I guess like fucking RVD, bro, when it was literally being surrounded by this opposition, bro. Okay, they're gonna move it. But general audience wise, if you go to a random ass fucking Raw and
John Cena sucks.
That was
John Cena sucks. Do you remember
that? Angle though.
Are we okay?
They just say that to say that, bro.
So they're just saying that to say that.
Yeah. Yes. Niggas, what's this?
So now we're just saying anything to say anything, or maybe it's not a worldwide thing that people didn't like John Cena. It's not a worldwide thing people didn't like.
It wasn't worldwide. It was a select few. It was definitely a good margin of people.
What is this talking about? Like what?
Bro, people were cheering him like even when he was like damn near part time, bro.
I got a good question for you, Kiwi. Are you a bot?
No, I'm not a bot, bro. I'm a Smith. I know robot. You a robot.
It's not worldwide that a lot of people don't like John Cena.
But that it has been greatly exaggerated. I'll say that. yes, bro. Yes. People were gonna say, oh, the edited clips, oh, like the cheers, like in WWE Network or some shit. I'm like, bro, but they're definitely cheering for him. Like even if it was like the little kiddies, and that was like 40% of the audience, though.
Okay. Like I said, and look at this. At the end of the day, we're talking about all of this. It's still not bad. So what are we talking about?
It is bad, bro. Yes, it is bad. He's not.
No, it's not.
This has been a very lackluster run. Yes, it is lackluster. Is going to be a little bit above bad. However, it is John Cena during his last run, bro.
Look, and this is the problem. And you about to prove my point. This is the problem. Just because it's John Cena, just because his quality, what he's done, doesn't match up to him because he's the GOAT. It don't match up to 06, 07 John Cena. It don't match up to what's his name, to 2014, 2015 Cena. Does it make the reign bad? It's a solid, okay reign. Now, has it been? How did we all think this heel run and what he's done would have been way better? Yes, but just because it wasn't that does not make it bad. I'm gonna say it again. 2018 Roman Reigns, 2019 Seth Rollins.
Just because
Io Sky's current title reign right now.
PP.
Ricochet's 2022 IC title reign. They're all bad.
Okay.
We're
out of the trenches, bro. We're out of the trenches, bro. However, stuff can still be bad even after the the Triple H era. Like when that first started, there was still bad stuff though.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying as a good. Okay, hold up. As a good analogy, let's say. Oh, okay. Actually, wait. I have a great one. Right. So the shit with Seth Rollins and his and his fucking band of misfits, I guess, right? There's definitely stuff to criticize, right? And there's stuff that people have been complaining about, like, oh, you know, it's always the same shit, blah, 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 like no one's be talking. But it's not bad. It's okay because they're still on TV. They're still having, like, good reactions and stuff. But John Cena, it's literally been the same because he's John Cena.
Wait, come on.
Wait, let's say that they're bad.
Wait, time out. So do you not understand what your logic just said applies for that same Seth Rollins, Timu Bloodline ass faction shit? You know that, right? Seth Rollins comes up every week. This is what he do. He come up every week. He act like he Roman Reigns. Give the mic, call him and give him the mic. He yaps every single Monday Night Raw. He yaps every single Monday Night Raw. Every single one. But you sitting up here saying, oh, it's not bad. But when John Cena do it, oh, it's bad?
Because he's John Cena. He's John Cena, bro.
All right.
If niggas want to attack, wait, hold on. If niggas want to attack Cena, like, oh,
you're literally, but this is the problem. Again, you're only saying it's bad because it's John Cena. Just because it's the GOAT doesn't make it bad.
All right.
I got one last thing. So wait. Do you think that what Roman Reigns has done came back as the OTC been bad? Because it's been nowhere near the Tribal Chief. Nowhere near. His OTC, his run from 2024 SummerSlam to now, has it been bad?
I can't make a good judgment because there's a lot of different factors. Bro, there's only been like one match.
All
There's only been one match.
All right, final statements.
Two matches. There's been two matches. What are we talking
Kiwi,
about?
hey, Kiwi. Keep final statements. Who wants to go first?
I already told her she lost, so she can go ahead.
Oh, wow. Kiwi, you want to say anything?
Let's listen.
Yo, prop.
Nigga, back the fuck up. Why is this guy?
Everybody.
Fuck is wrong with that guy?
Look into my eyes. Do not fall for Trent's propaganda, okay? He is using a mind control device on you right now.
What the fuck are you?
Listen to me when I say John Cena's run is bad. Please, I don't want to feel crazy. Since the start, month after month, I was like, yo, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this run, bro. I'm not this match. This run.
Nemo.
You see, he's fucking now. He's getting the noises. But you know what? Y'all can be sheep. You know what? I'll also say, you know what? John Cena, you're the GOAT, but this run is ass. Full stop. Trent, you eat puppies.
What the fuck? Trent, give me a fucking statement, bro.
Anyways, yeah, like what I've been saying, just because it's John Cena and it's not the run that we wanted him to have does not make it bad. Your breast thing. Anyways, like I said, yeah, I don't even think that like the reign has been good, but it's damn sure not bad. And I already explained why it hasn't been bad. Kiwi just said a bunch of bullshit, trying to rage bait, and yeah.
Trent, where were you January 6th?
What?
All right, bro. All right,
that's enough. That's enough. I'm not gonna lie. Kiwi.
What are you?
Wait.
All right, bro.
I didn't even hear this.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what?
Go to do the decision because Pride connection.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I'm Kiwi. I'm not gonna lie, gang. No. Trent's your winner, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Kiwi. You did not.
I don't know what she said, but
there were some points you just lost me. And also, get it right. It's the Seth Riders.
These two are just.
All right, what the fuck are you talking about? Don't ever disrespect stuff like that. All right.
He's my second favorite all time, dumbass. Get a grip.
Fuck you.
Get a grip.
All right.
Man.
Let's get final. You know,
easy work.
Oh, okay. They take this.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Before that, I always got to do this. Pride goes. Donney, how we feeling about the main? How we feeling about the main? Who we think about to get that?
Wait. I'm saying if you're judging, do not get. You know what I'm saying? That would be biased.
Who's judging?
I don't know who's judging.
I think probably.
Ego talking about some Trent running. Ego, you better watch tonight. See who you better chill out now.
Kiwi, a piece of shit. Kiwi talking all that shit. Kiwi, you talking all that shit that I lost. Kiwi, you talking all that shit that I lost. Fuck you. I don't want to hear it.
Wow. You were talking shit. You were talking bullshit.
You a fucking piece of shit. You came up here and said Cena run was bad.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Wow, I can't hear
Fuck
you.
Fuck out here.
Wait, Kiwi. Oh,
Did Kiwi just blow it?
I'm
I don't
trying
know.
to figure out why she said if everything's average, it's bad.
Exactly. What type
That's
of
where Kiwi lost me. I'm like,
what shit was that, bro?
That's
He said if everything is average, that means it's bad. We have lost the plot. We have lost the plot on what bad means.
I think it was a rage bait.
All right, goals. Anything else?
We got to get predictions. Predictions. What y'all got?
Predictions.
I'm
judging. Let the people, people in the chat.
Yeah, let's get predictions, y'all.
Highlight that comment real quick. Hold on, highlight that comment real quick, Donney. What?
I said average of everything, y'all bots.
Hey, Kiwi, you bot. If everything is average, you bot.
Kiwi, you said everything was average. This means it was. I don't even know what you said. Anyways, so what? We're doing predictions now for the next match.
I'm just talking to the people in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Put y'all's predictions and also like up the stream and subscribe, or your mom's a hoe.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. That's
simple as that.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Someone might win. You know.
All right.
It might be logistics of how they win.
Not gonna be.
Oh.
That bald ass nigga Mitry.
Oh wow. Shout out on Mitry, bro.
Wow.
All right,
that's interesting.
All right, let's get to the. Let's get to the main event.
Rollins.
The draw got to win this. Let's go, Jay.
Cena Rollins.
Come on, Jay.
All right. Thank you, Gus. I'm gonna explain the rules and stuff once the people come up, and then let y'all do what y'all gotta do. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into it. Let's start bringing up the people, man.
I'm the greatest to ever do it, nobody do it better. Committed, I never quit it, I'm doing this forever. The greatest to ever do it, nobody do it better. Committed, I'll never quit it, I'm doing this forever. Bringing home the trophy is a must, so I take that. Even if a battle get lost, I run it straight back. Unstoppable in this war, I claim victory. Came my soul, I conquered and made history. Standing at the top of the mountain and still fearless. Strong when the smoke disappears, I see clearness. Blow the frame out the game and reach masses. So if you want to learn a few things, I teach classes. I'm the greatest to ever do it, nobody do it better. Committed, I never quit it.
Oh man, it's time to win, man. How y'all feeling, chat? How y'all feeling, everybody? Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I'm ready. I'm feeling good tonight.
Pretty good. Good.
It's win time. You know what I do.
All right, let's bring up Zay, man.
Yeah, what's good with y'all? Not shit. I'm right here to show these clown ass niggas in this chat why I will be Mr. Money in the Bank.
Interesting. Okay. Let's bring up Mitry, man. Let's go. Mitry, what up, man?
Yo, talk with
Turn
Blaze.
your phone sideways,
Another
buddy.
way.
Yeah.
Damn, that's hard, man.
Bro, unlock it. Like, unlock it. Like, pull the phone down and unlock it, bro.
It is unlocked. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking, like, you know how it'd be like a lock that stops your phone from turning sideways?
That shit is on, nigga.
So take it off.
Off?
Yes, take it off and then turn your phone.
Nigga.
All right, bro. You fix that. Let's bring up the next person, man.
Error. Not enough money for entrance music.
What's up, bitch ass niggas?
Here this fucking guy go.
Why? Wait a minute. Why'd you make, bro? Why'd you make Prod the fucking judge?
Better question. Where are you? Why the fuck are you not?
None of your business. None of your business.
Okay.
At all.
Oh, all right, whatever. All right, let's bring up the next person, man.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
About to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa! When I was younger, hard time free better man. You took it all away, I give it all away. Can't take my freedom, didn't change the game, a better man to play. I built my kingdom.
Ugh.
Why not?
Smell broke. I smell broke.
Bitch.
I smell
Ooh.
broke. I smell broke.
All right, bro. For sure. You got it. You
All right. Mitry. I don't know if you could, like. Okay. Who the fuck just left? Zay.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Zay.
Oh, shocker.
Zay. Zay. Where the fuck? Nah, this nigga is Zay.
Oh my god.
All right, here he is. He's back. He's back. Zay, bro.
Did you need to kick me?
Get the fuck out of here. Don't try to put your connection shit on me. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. Let's bring up Tjay, man. You muted.
I know that finger stink. That's not how you
Mo.
unmute. No, shut up.
Mo.
Shut
Mo,
up.
don't talk to me about stinking. You a bum, nigga. First of
Ain't you about to
all,
lose? Ain't you
second
about
of
to lose?
all,
But all right.
Mitry, come closer. Come closer.
Oh no.
Come closer.
Nigga, fuck you.
Dumb ass, nigga. Fuck out of
Fuck
here.
out of here.
Zay, you're lagging ass, nigga. It's probably storming wherever the fuck you at. Fuck out of here. You a fucking bum too. I got something for all you niggas today.
Shut
Tio,
your fat, big back, bitch ass up,
Tio,
Jay.
you already. Zay, you pulled a Houdini last week. You know what's about to happen tonight. Just shut
Jay,
the
shut
fuck
the
up.
fuck
I'm
up,
about to.
bro. Damn.
Tonight I'm
Prodigy,
finna put
good to
belt to
see
ass on
you.
your sorry ass, Jay.
Donney was good, bro. It's good to see you. TJ already beat the shit out of you. Laugh was good, my brother. You already know what it is, man. Here, all on the line, money in the bank. Esco, you call me to sketch. You don't come to
No,
work.
fuck, yo, this nigga, bro.
Yo, where is Zay?
Look at this fucking clown. He can't
Yo,
even
he's
show
yo,
for the
yo.
bag.
What's wrong with this dude, bro? You can't sit in one spot, nigga. Damn.
He should have went down last week too.
For real. He ain't help
What
shit.
the fuck? Yo.
I ain't gonna lie, he be disqualified. He keep leaving the ring. I ain't gonna lie.
Should have needed to disqualify.
Disqualified.
What the fuck?
He ain't about it for real.
I mean, I don't agree with Loff on much, but I kind of agree with that.
No, hold on. All right, Zay, bro.
He's scared. He want a problem.
Zay, I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds before you.
No problem with me.
No way
Nah,
we
this
get a
is
DQ
weird.
off the rip, bro. And a no disqualification, man.
Count him out. Count him out.
No, he's there. He's there. Zay, what's up,
Fuck
man?
Storm.
Bro, it is pouring cats and dogs out this bitch. Leave me alone.
Why the fuck you laughing at
ass.
Storming by his house?
Yo,
I knew it was fucking raining by your bum ass.
Bro.
It's probably raining by your fat ass too, Jay. Shut up.
Oh wow.
Nigga, get an umbrella. Such a goofy ass
I still
nigga.
got
Goofy as shit,
service,
nigga.
nigga. I still got
I
service.
could afford one of those.
All right, bro. All right, man. So, reminding people of what we're gonna be debating. Before we do that, just want to give the outline of this Money in the Bank thing. This is our first time doing it. After talking to some of the people, the Money in the Bank holder have up until the next All Online to cash in. Does that sound fair? So from now up until the next All Online, they have whenever they can cash in. Debate topic of their choice, whenever. Sounds good?
Easy enough.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, reminding people we got topic, and then I'm gonna head up out of here. Reminding people we got topic. What's that?
You want to start from the top? I mean,
Yeah, let's go in order.
All right, so basically the topic is the best match. All right, what's wrong with this nigga, bro? The best match that has a stipulation. So y'all tell the people what match y'all have, and then y'all get into y'all opening statements.
All
All right, so boom.
Yep.
I'll be picking Triple H versus The Undertaker, the first no holds barred match. This match to me just really shows the storytelling of what Undertaker's run really should be. The opponent throwing everything they have at The Undertaker and still not being able to beat him. And of course, the ending of the match, Undertaker doing something rare after he won, not even being able to walk to the back. You know, Triple H, all the effort, everything that Triple H did to Undertaker. Undertaker still won, but it didn't look like he won. And I think that is what led to the match afterwards. And you know, I think that's a very good way of telling a story between Triple H and Undertaker. And I see this match as one of the best in Undertaker's run, and of course, one of the best in Triple H's entire career.
Mitry?
Well, I got the Undertaker and Triple H WrestleMania 28. The end of an era is one of the best matches in WrestleMania history. You don't want to talk about storytelling. The story they told with the Undertaker, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels eclipsed what they did at WrestleMania 27. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, Shawn Michaels being in the middle of his best friend and somebody he truly respects, and then seeing it play out in front of his face, they had that man distraught the entire match. So, telling the story between two rivals with the best friend, I mean, the end of an era, honestly, it's one of the best matches in WrestleMania history. So, that's what we're rolling with.
Jay?
So for me, I'm going
Jay's
with
fat.
MJF. Mitry, you come on a
Go
Talk
ahead,
with
go ahead,
Blaze
go ahead.
episode with the talker. You bum.
Hey,
Stop talking to me, nigga.
hold on. Your chair is creaking. You see it? A little bit. Look.
The match.
It's about to break, bro.
The
Go
All
ahead.
right,
Go
listen.
ahead.
All right, like I was fucking saying, I'm going with MJF versus Danielson, arguably the best match in AEW history, a match that solidified the greatness of MJF, that further solidified the greatness of Bryan Danielson, one of the best stories of new generation versus old generation, the best Iron Man match of all time. A lot of bests come with that match, but I believe, like I said, the best match in AEW history and the best match with a stipulation.
Tio?
Oh, okay. I'm going with Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. Pretty much arguably the greatest WrestleMania main event of all time, the culmination of a 4-year-long title reign, the greatest title reign we've ever seen, the start of a new generation in WWE, and just a match where I don't think we've seen so many storylines either conclude or be visited once again in one match in the way that they've done it. Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Broke boy.
Bitch ass nigga. So I got Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. This match is legendary for so many reasons in terms of the match itself having everything that you want in a pro wrestling match: storytelling, incredible wrestling, brawling, the imagery. Like, there's a reason why this match was the very first match that they put in the WWE Hall of Fame. Like, of all matches, they chose this one because of how important it was to business, even with the context of how it propelled said business, which I'll get into when we get deeper into our debate.
Zay, if you here.
Of course I'm here, bitch. I have John Cena versus JBL in an I Quit match from Judgment Day 2005. I'm gonna mention the stipulation because apparently everyone else forgot what the debate was about. And how the stipulation affects the match and how it rose John Cena as a star and solidified JBL. But that's for a conversation later.
How did everybody forget what the fuck are you talking about? Are you a dumbass or no?
Did anybody else mention their stipulation?
Yes.
It's pretty obvious.
If you watch wrestling, you know the answer.
I didn't hear Iron Man. I didn't hear Hell.
I literally said it's the best Iron Man match. You're just a dunce named Zay.
Jay, do you want an ISO, Jay? Is that what you want right now?
Judge?
Come on, bro.
I'm just saying, like, I was hoping for some like rebuttals on each other. I'm just saying, like, damn, y'all just going at it. Like, all
right, Zay, I'll come at your pussy ass first. Okay. When you talk about that I Quit match, it's a great match. I don't think it lives up to the Iron Man match whatsoever. Now, when you compare the two matches, I believe the ring work, the Iron Man match clears, regardless of the time span, because you can have a better match in shorter time. The ring work of the Iron Man match, I believe it clears the I Quit match. Like, yeah, the I Quit match, it has a lot of blood, whippy, but the Iron Man match, I believe it had better storytelling, showing that MJF.
I'm gonna stop you right there because it doesn't have better storytelling. It doesn't. The story between JBL and John Cena, JBL playing arguably the biggest heel of the Russo Succession era, John Cena being the rising star, and how that story plays out into how John Cena is the next guy for this company, and how his rivalry with JBL are the polar opposite sides of the scale for each other, where they are in their career. It does not have better storytelling simply because MJF wants to tell a story about how he was bullied when he was a kid. That's not how storytelling works.
Hold the fuck up. You're not going. You're not going to try to negate. You're not going to negate that MJF story like it was just relegated to, oh, I got bullied when I was a kid. That was not what the story was about.
Tell me character development MJF has ever made outside of the fact that he was bullied. Tell me right now.
In terms of what we're talking, we're speaking about that match. What do you like? I don't understand your point. Did MJF not progress as a wrestler because of that match?
Tell me what the story was leading into that match.
The story leading into that, the story leading, story. Try to do it. Try to do it. The story leading into that match was people knew that MJF was an AEW champion, but people still were not taking him serious in his matches. People were still underestimating him. People still did not think that he could go the distance. Going into that match, literally everybody thought that Danielson was winning, not just in kayfabe wise. Almost everybody thought that Danielson was winning because story-wise, MJF is a known cheater. He was not known for his in-ring capabilities to that extent. People knew that MJF was a great wrestler. People did not know to the extent of how great he truly was. Because of that match, kayfabe-wise and shoot-wise, people started taking MJF more serious because of the storytelling that he was able to provide in that match, because of the arsenal of moves that he was able to provide in that match, because of his selling, because of everything that he did in that match. And he proved not only to Danielson, but the entire AEW locker room that MJF absolutely had what it takes to be the face of the company and to be a top worker in the company. So what the fuck are you talking about saying that if the story was just, oh, I got bullied as a kid? That's fucking cat.
Can I just interject here, Zay? Your match is not even the best stipulation match that involves John Cena. You're out of the way. Jay, you bring up somebody in your match. You bring up somebody being presented after the match as, okay, like you were this, but now we know like you're something else. Like you're really that guy in terms of being an in-ring wrestler, right? What Stone Cold Steve Austin did in the match with Bret Hart, the storytelling in that match took a guy that everyone looked at as, okay, this is the next badass coming up, to what he became known as the toughest SOB in the WWF. Like that match with Bret took him to a new height. It started what is the greatest peak we've ever seen. So just off that, I think my match is just for that. And when we're talking about comparing what it did for the talent involved, I think that there's an elevation there.
I believe that's fair. If we were to argue that I quit, me talking about Mania 13, correct?
Mania 13, yes sir.
Okay, if we was to argue that match versus the Iron Man match in terms of what each match did for the talent, I believe honestly for me that would be a bit of a stalemate, only because I'm not gonna play the hypothetical game and say that Austin would have reached those heights regardless. But what I will say is, that's a hard one. That's a great point. I do believe.
Bro. And fuck your point. Okay.
Mitry, nobody fucking Mitry. Listen, shut the fuck up. When you hear two intelligent niggas talking, you don't interrupt. You sit your dumb ass there, nigga. That's what the fuck you're supposed to be doing.
But you're not intelligent, bro. You just can't see. Blind
fuck
bitch.
My nigga.
Shut up.
I forgot what the fuck I was
No,
saying.
like I was saying,
shut the fuck up, my nigga.
Triple H, bro. You can't tell a better story than that.
Mitry, you don't even have the best Triple H Undertaker match. Please stop it.
And all this nigga is Undertaker versus Triple H. Shut the fuck up, dumbass.
You do not have the best Triple H Undertaker match.
Yes, I do have the best match.
You really don't.
Story, best moments, the Triple H pedigree, Shawn Michaels super kick out. That's the greatest kick out.
Mitry, let me ask you a question. No, ain't no question. No, let me ask you a question.
No questions,
there is,
ain't no questions.
Mitry, you're talking and you're not listening. Shut your goofy ass the fuck up. Let me ask you a question real quick. What do you think is more surprising to the fans? The fact that Undertaker couldn't walk out of a match that he won. The image of Undertaker getting out that ring and collapsing, and Triple H looking back at him. That was something that we haven't seen. We always see Undertaker in a super high point. The fact that he won the match and took all that damage and then collapsed at the end. We never see Undertaker in that way. You feel me? I understand the great picture of Shawn Michaels and Triple H, Undertaker holding each other at the ramp. That was cool. I understand that. The love and respect and all that. Fuck all that love and respect shit.
That's a spectacle.
I don't want to see all that love and respect shit. Triple H and Undertaker was about pure rage from Triple H, pure determination from The Undertaker. And reminder, if we don't have what happened at WrestleMania 27, we don't get to how great Mania 28 was. You know, your match is cool, is excellent. You feel me? But we had to set a standard for Mania 27. We don't get to how great 28 was if we don't have what 27 was. With Shawn Michaels having to intervene and then Undertaker antagonizing Triple H even more.
That's
we
what's
don't have the
anything.
result of what happened with 28 unless we have
I
what
know
happened
that's
with
what's
27.
everything though. You don't have that match without the other match. That's everything.
That's not what everything. That's not what
Why is
It's
everything.
Pat
literally
so quiet?
everything.
That's not what
You
everything.
can't
There
have
aren't
this
many
without
matches that
that.
connect like that. That's not what everything.
Literally everything.
That's you're just completely wrong with
Bruh.
that. But you know,
Triple H and The Undertaker having tenacity and whatever, they beat the shit out of each other. There was one point in the match where Shawn Michaels was like, "Chill, Triple H, chill.
All right,
He's
Mitry,
done.
shut
Let
that
him,
shit
let
up.
him go. Let him go. Let him go."
But yeah, Mo, honestly, Mo, I believe in terms
Jay.
of the ring work between the two, yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the Iron Man match. And for the storytelling, yes, I believe the moment of Austin
Yo, you
tapping
got
out
dandruff.
to the Mitry, you wear a hat because you have no fucking hair under your head, on your head.
I don't need hair. I don't need
You're
hair.
bald
bitch.
as fucking shit.
I don't need hair.
Take your hat off right now.
So the hair.
I'll send you $1 right now if you take your hat off.
Bruh.
All right, hold on.
It'll be $1 more than you have.
Real quick.
Can I
Let me
get
just
it?
say. Let me just say. Hold on.
Nigga pull up wearing a dusty ass Martin hoodie. Fuck out of here.
Since y'all was getting into it, the first
Not too much
official match.
Fire, bro.
Hold on. The first official one-on-one match out of the batch, it'll be Mo versus Jay. I'm gonna let y'all go at it. We're gonna go single elimination. So, Jay, since you was going, you can go first. Go ahead.
Mitry keep fucking me up.
Hey, bro,
Like I was saying, I believe the ring work in the Iron Man match is better, and I believe it propelled MJF to a status that I don't believe would have been attainable without that match. Like I said, I don't really want to play the hypothetical game with Stone Cold, but I do believe that he would have continued to reach those heights. Without that Danielson match, I believe that MJF would have faltered down the card, lost the AEW title sooner. I think the story of MJF finally proving to everybody that he's not a joke and living up to his childhood hero, showing that he absolutely can be that guy, I believe that's a better story than, not to say that the Stone Cold story is fantastic, it's amazing. I believe that's a better story than Stone Cold being that tough SOB and not tapping out.
I think in terms of my match versus your match, so my inherent problem with Iron Man matches in general is sometimes, yes, the action, there's going to be really good pockets, really good moments, like pockets of moments that, make the match click. But there are moments where things kind of stall. In terms of Brett and Austin, it was balls to the wall as soon as the match started. That's like, there's that spot where literally when the match starts, Brett is just staring at Austin. Austin's looking at the crowd, and he just says, fuck it, and just sweeps his legs down and takes him out. They brawl through the arena, the storytelling, like where Brett starts working on Austin's leg. And that led to the way Brett was working in that match. It led to them doing something in pro wrestling that is very, very hard to nail. And that's a double turn. A double turn is very difficult to nail, and this match did it better than any double turn you'll ever see. The imagery of the blood dripping down Austin's face while he's sitting in that sharpshooter, that is an image stuck in people's minds so much and made the most the most popular wrestler we'll ever see probably in Stone Cold Steve Austin. Just that image alone is what flipped him into being the guy long term. For the biggest era in pro wrestling history, by the way.
Facts.
That's a little opinionated, but
that's fact. That's
for another day. Mitry, you're old as fuck.
It's
we don't
fact.
give a fuck about your opinion. You keep your fucking opinion.
I didn't ask you.
Why every time I try to get a point off, you just talk, my nigga?
Fuck, it's facts.
Nigga's not trying to hear you. Fuck, my nigga. Shut the fuck up, Mitry. Yes, nigga. You know what it is? Big nose ass.
Not that special, bro.
That's the ass mustache.
JMO got anything else to say? Okay.
The sketch.
Okay.
This nigga fucking me up, bro. Man.
Where is?
Whatever,
Damn, bro. Shut the fuck. Like.
We gotta get back on topic, man. Y'all got anything else to say?
No, bro. No.
Oh, that's it. Mo, anything else?
Fuck.
I said what I needed to say.
Damn. Well, I mean, Jay, You kind of let Mitry get to your head, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give this one to Mo because
no.
I'm saying you gotta you mid points. You was like just letting him get to your head, man. I'm sorry, man. That's just how it's got to go, bro. I'm sorry.
Fucking bum. That's what happens. That's what happens.
Oh man, it's
Fuck.
working.
But I'm sorry, Jay. So Mo advances. He's in the final 3. But Mitry, since you got a lot to say, this the next matchup. We're gonna go live
I got
for
a lot to
Mitry.
say. Yeah.
We're gonna go live for Mitry. We're gonna do Taker versus HHH. Since y'all both got it, let's go at each other. All right, Loft, go ahead.
All right, so this is what I was explaining earlier. The image of the Undertaker not even being able to walk after the match is something that stood out to me. Honestly, what took me out of the I don't want to say what took me out of the Hell in a Cell match, but what takes away from the Hell in a Cell match for me
Don't do
was,
that, please.
in a way, it took away from what Triple H and Undertaker were doing. Shawn Michaels, I didn't like that Shawn Michaels was such a huge part of it. I understand why he was a huge part of it. I understand the story that they were trying to tell. I understand that Shawn really had to be. I just think that it should have been more focused on Triple H and Undertaker because they know how to put on a great match like they did at Mania 27. This show needed a match like this, a hard-hitting match, a match that took the show by storm, you know. And again, Triple H, this was one of the few times where it looked like Undertaker really was about to lose. And I can't imagine any other scenario where a one-on-one match like this really destroyed someone and he still was able to come out on top, you know, especially someone with the lore that we know Undertaker to have.
You talking about the pedigree and sweet chin music? We didn't think Undertaker was gonna lose.
All right, Mitry, shut that shit up. No.
He's gonna lose.
No.
Time to talk, nigga.
Yo, why your mic keep going in and out, my nigga? Niggas can't hear you. Damn.
Mitry, stay on topic.
Fuck, Mitry, come on, bro.
Stay on topic.
Talk to me, Mitry.
Lock
Talk
in,
to me.
bro. Lock the fuck in.
Going through your veins, nigga.
Stay on topic.
Mitry, are you gonna say your point, Mitry? Are you gonna say
Mitry,
something?
you look like a fucking cinnamon stick. Nobody's trying to hear all that bullshit. Stick to defending your fucking point,
bro. Go have to get eliminated just like JD if you don't stay on topic, bro.
That shit ain't funny, bro.
Yeah, you're making me lose my shit, bro.
All right, go ahead, bro. My bad.
Because you're pissing me off, bro.
Yo,
like you're dead.
You gonna say something, nigga?
You
got to talk, Mitry. Damn. Mitry, stop worrying about Jay. Talk, nigga. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking focus on that.
Fuck. Trying to have a conversation. You gonna shut the fuck? Talk, nigga.
Okay. Bruh. See, you
Mitry.
fucking me up, bro.
I'm sorry, I lied to you, Martin.
Hold on. Look. What did you say?
I want to go to Arizona.
No, I said take your Triple H post fire.
Undertaker and Triple H at WrestleMania 28, bro. It's one of the greatest matches in WrestleMania history. I don't care what nobody's talking about. One of the greatest matches in WrestleMania history, period. Period.
Why?
Nigga.
Why?
Can we elaborate?
The in-ring. Loft didn't even talk about the in-ring. The in-ring at WrestleMania 28. No, he didn't. He really didn't. The in-ring in WrestleMania 20. He really did it. Shut up.
What are you talking about, nigga? Yo, Jay got you fucked up. You don't know what's going on. First, you know how to work your phone. Now you don't know what we're talking about.
Trying to win money in the bank, you laughing, ain't shit funny.
What is you talking about?
Nobody's talking to you, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, ain't shit funny,
Mitry, please.
Real shit, nobody's talking to you.
I don't
Dollar
give a
phone
fuck,
headphones
nigga.
you got on, bro.
All right, come on. We got you. If we get off topic one more time.
Let me see your headphones, nigga.
Yo,
What headphones you got on?
Yo,
nigga, you got them CVS AirPods in, think you hard, nigga, you a bum.
All right, Mitry.
Hey, at least he can afford them.
Mitry, it's only no, it's only fair. Jay
What?
got eliminated
Hold
because
on,
you
what?
got in his head. Nah, because I warned you about 3 times, bro. I warned you about 3 times, bro. You let the same thing happen. Loft continues. He's in the final.
Yeah, you see what the fuck
Mitry is
wrong with
eliminated.
you, bro?
Get your goofy ass out of
I'm
here, bro.
smoking on Mitry. Whoa.
I didn't even have to try. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not over, bro. It's not over.
All right. Deuces.
Damn.
I love that. I didn't have to try. I love that. Look at you, Mitry. Look at you, stupid ass face.
Fuck all of y'all, man.
Fuck you, nigga.
Okay.
Get out of here.
All right. Yeah. Well.
And then there were 3. Or 4, whatever the fuck.
Now we're on to the last one-on-one. T.O. versus Zay. Zay, let's hear you first. Give your statement. Is he here?
Wait a minute. Has T.O. even spoke?
Can niggas hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Dude. Alright, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. Why the fuck is Bloodline Rules even in here for real?
It's a stipulation. What are you
Explain that to
talking
me,
about?
Tio. That's what I want to hear.
Yo, Zay, what is wrong with you? Bob. What is wrong with you, bro? What are you talking about? Why is it in here? What kind of question is that? You finna get me mad, bro. What are you talking about? Why is it in here? It's a stipulation. Is he still here?
Anything?
Earth to Zay.
Stipulation
Satellite.
that is nowhere near up to par any on this list.
What the fuck?
Hey, we didn't hear you. One more time, man.
This nigga picked a lame ass no DQ match. I said a stipulation that doesn't belong with any of the other people on this list. This nigga basically picked a bum ass no DQ match.
That's a stipulation, you idiot. What are you talking about? What are you saying? I'm getting mad. What is he saying? Love, what is he talking about?
All right.
Pride, what is he saying?
I don't know.
Tio, just give off your points. We go. All right, Zay.
Are we talking about a stipulation that entices people, that interests people?
Okay.
No, it's a bum ass no DQ match. Extreme rules. No holds barred. What the fuck is? Why are we doing this? And then most importantly, most fucking
Next.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That might just have to be it.
T.O. said more in all that time, bro.
Look, this nigga has me irate because he really has me up here debating if a John Cena match is better than anything in Roman Reigns' career. You're blowing me right now, Tio.
You're not finna do this Roman Reigns stuff right here,
Are we
bro. I'm
dead
not
right now?
doing that.
Really never do it.
So
what's the current?
You have no actual points. You just don't like Roman Reigns and you don't like the stipulation. That's what you're telling me.
I don't. What is?
That is my exact point. Why the fuck
All
is
right.
Roman Reigns
So,
on this list? That's my exact point.
Tio, do you want to give your points out before I just make this decision, or?
He okay.
Yeah.
One of the most iconic matches, endings to a story, to multiple stories. Culmination of a 2-night event, a cliffhanger into the second night of WrestleMania. I mean, yo, just bro, I'm done. I don't even got to finish, bro. I mean, like, I'm not. He didn't say anything.
Look. If y'all want a real point, let's talk about
he down the street now?
That the outcome and how this match played out did WWE as a whole.
What?
Zay,
Hold
go
on.
back
Wait.
home.
Wait.
What do you
mean?
Wait. Yeah. Let him go.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Because I remember 2024
Now,
being a pretty good year for WWE. What are you talking about?
Always ends up in a clusterfuck.
But that was it done right, though, Zay. That was it done right to the umpest degree.
Did two high profile stories in WWE.
You can't. No, hold on. Wait. You can make that same case with a bunch of things in wrestling, but it doesn't take away the impact that it has and how amazing it was from that moment. Sure, okay, it birthed a bunch of habits that Triple H may have. Sure, cool, but you can't take away from the moment, Zay. That's not a good critique to have.
Anything?
In the same vein, I don't think you could have a match that is basically just the Avengers assembling to pay off somebody's unnecessary. That's not the point. I don't think that measures anywhere near up to like the full culmination of who John Cena is as a character and the star he's going to be. That he came out of this I Quit match from.
That's what that match is for John Cena, bro.
How
can you explain that? Can you break that down?
Cena's going out there giving them. No, I'm about to. This match is one of many where Cena goes out there and gives someone far more experience than him one of their career best performances, and then he's told he's the one that can't wrestle. This is another case of John Cena not only overcoming the expectations of fans, the expectations of.
It's over, man.
Okay, so
Yo, all
moving
right,
on
bro.
is Tio because I just can't
All right,
listen
bro.
anymore. It's just like he wasn't getting anything off. He
And then
keeps
there were three.
yeah, I don't know if it was lag or yeah, that's raps. Okay, final three. Final three, Loft,
Right on
Mo,
cue.
and Tio, man. That is the final three.
I don't understand.
How are y'all?
I can't believe this shit.
How, y'all got anything to say to each other before we?
I
Mo,
hate
you a
Loft's
bitch?
guts.
Mo,
And
you a bitch, real quick.
Tio, I don't like you, bro.
I don't like you either, man.
Okay. Loft and Tio. That's what we're gonna do here. So since Tio just went Loft, you can go ahead again. State your points.
All right. Since Mitry brought up that I wasn't talking about the in ring, this fucking dumb bald bitch. I will speak about the in ring a little bit. The selling of these two. Now, this obviously was a very methodical match. This wasn't very spot heavy. This was these two were really Triple H for the most part, just trying to break down Undertaker physically and mentally. And I want to emphasize mentally because there was a big part in this match where Undertaker was obviously beat up, and Triple H started screaming at him, "Stay down! What's wrong with you?" Undertaker is trying his hardest to keep up. And remember, this is still Undertaker. Where to me, this is the last time we saw him 100% healthy. Honestly, after I watched the Undertaker speak about this match, he wasn't even fully healthy in this match. So this wasn't even just him selling for the match. He was in actual physical pain with this shit. So you had Triple H trying to kill him. Undertaker still trying to get on with the match. He can't even physically move for real. And Triple H trying to tell the story of him trying to do everything to prove to the Undertaker how good he is, prove that he can beat him, throwing everything physical, every finisher, the tomb. Yo, I'm telling you, you gotta watch the match again. When he tombstoned Undertaker, that was one of the most insane kickouts to me. When he tombstoned Undertaker in the cell on Triple H's face, when Undertaker kicked out, that is the full encapsulation of what Triple H was trying to do in this entire match. Triple H throwing his finishers, Undertaker's finishers, sledgehammers, steel chairs, through the barricade, broadcast table. He's throwing everything at Undertaker. And I think, for me, what happens with Undertaker's matches where I lose track sometimes, it doesn't really show the story of the superstar coming in, emptying the entire clip, and still not being good enough. Doing every move they have and still not being good enough. Very few matches have gotten to that point. Very few matches have gotten to that point. The Triple H's, the Undertakers, I mean, the Triple H, the Shawn Michaels, obviously the Brock Lesnar's, unfortunately. But very few matches really show the opponent throwing everything they have physically and mentally at Undertaker and him still fighting back. And that story that was being told throughout this match, that really pushes this match to a much higher point than a lot of people realize.
All right, Tio.
For my match, while I do agree there is a very rich story being told with Undertaker versus Triple H, the fact of the matter is that is only part one to the story. And Loft, as you're someone who's going for the WrestleMania, the first match between them, you think the first match is the one that really drives that story home. I think the second one is, in my opinion, because the match that I'm going for is WrestleMania 40, and it's all about that second match, how you finish off that story. The combination of
Well, let me tell you something, brothers. T.O. Hogan, it wouldn't be right without T.O. speaking to the T.O. Maniacs here on Money in the Bank. No, no, no. It's only right that we do it the right way. See, T.O. Hogan, he thought he had it planned out. He thought he was going to walk his way into the Money in the Bank. He thought he was going to walk into the spotlight. He thought
that he was going to take the fans and take the energy from the fans and walk his way into the main event scene, brother. But see, no. That's not what's going to happen tonight, brother. Because see, the fans have been waiting for something. The fans have been waiting for T.O. Hogan to do something, brother. And what that really is for him to expose himself for who he really is, brother. Because we've been waiting. The thousands, maybe 10, maybe 5, two T.O. Maniacs have been wondering what's been going on with T.O. Hogan, brother. And we as a group, as a family, brother, as one, we are going to find out the true T.O. But if he doesn't want to do it tonight, brother, I will do it myself.
Are you done? I've learned this lesson already. I'm not getting distracted by a lesser being. Are you done?
What you gonna do, brother?
Okay, so when can we remove him? When he finally comes up with a good song, by the way. This is better than the old songs that you've been showing the past couple weeks. Yo, when can we remove him and continue this? I've learned this from Talk Mania. I'm not getting distracted again. What are we?
Anyways, brother, what he's doing right now.
He's had his moment. Okay.
I don't really
All right.
understand.
What the fuck was that?
That was a great try.
A great question.
That was a great try, Esco. But yeah, I've learned from that already. Eye on the ball, eye on the prize. So, as I was saying before, I was weirdly interrupted by whatever that was. He photoshopped my face, yo. As I was saying, the story that Cody and Roman had going into the match and coming out of the match, I think it trumps the story. In my opinion, I think it trumps the story of Triple H and Undertaker, because that match is a combination of multiple stories, multiple year-long stories, multiple arcs, start of new eras, ends of certain. He's back.
What the fuck are we doing?
How is he back?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the real point here.
I don't understand.
T.O.
Security sucks on this show, by the way.
Shut up.
I've had my own
Listen.
invasion, to be fair.
Listen. Theo, when are you gonna explain to the fans who you really are? And what you're
when you go down. When you go down.
I go down.
When you go down.
How about this? How about you go down?
Nah.
How about that? How about that?
How about I continue?
How about I use the T.O. Vortex myself and remove you from this match?
The T.O. Vortex.
You can't remove you can't remove me from the match. How about I continue what I'm trying to win?
No. Just like you politic, I'm politicking to get you off the show. Ladies and gentlemen, you will find out the truth very soon. Just remember these numbers, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
8, 12, 25.
8, 12.
Fuck, that his birthday? What the fuck was that?
I don't.
So is T.O. out?
Did he just take control of the show?
Is he just gone? What?
No.
I don't know. I'm confused. I thought.
I mean,
let's get it.
I think that's a disqualification. I think we got the two up here. Wow, man. Okay. Final two.
Come on.
Lock him up. Since Broke Boy hasn't spoken in a while, we're gonna let him go first.
All right.
I mean, hey, Bret Hart, Steve Austin is. You know what? Actually, fuck that. Let's talk about Triple H and Undertaker. That's not even the best match between them two. So let's just keep it a buck. If Mitry had a better answer out of the two, he did. He had it. You know what I'm saying? He had the better kick out. He had the better storytelling. So your match, I don't even know why you're here. You know what I'm saying? Bret Austin was. It is a staple in WrestleMania history. Bret Austin is, from a standpoint of storytelling, like. Austin and Bret doing that double turn, you really cannot. It's so hard to recreate something like that. It's hard to nail something like that, double turn. And even the way the crowd reacted. Like sometimes like WWE does things like the Austin heel turn. You had the fans cheering. In this case, you had Brett and Austin, like the crowd gave them the reaction they needed, and the fact that it elevated somebody to a level, to a stratosphere that nobody has ever touched again is just the beginning of what makes this match so great. But I'm gonna let you go ahead, Love. Go ahead. What's your points off?
Hey, you have a great match. You really do. But Undertaker and Triple H just trumps it, to be honest with you. Um, I hold Undertaker's streak matches to a higher pedestal, to be honest with you. Um, when it comes down to two amazing in-ring performers like Triple H and The Undertaker, it's something that there's a certain expectation that comes with that. You feel me? Especially in a show like Mania 27 where they needed a match like this. Because that Mania 27 show, as we all know, was fucking terrible. So they needed a match like this. Um, After this match is over, you had the crowd doing a 5 minute standing ovation. They needed something this brutal. The story needed something this brutal. This match was needed, of course, for next year. This match was needed for the evolution of Triple H's and Triple H and Shawn Michaels' entire arc as they've been going on as rivals and as friends and back and forth. This, of course, legitimized Undertaker even more as the unstoppable entity that he was until 3 years later. Um, but this is just peak Undertaker and peak Triple H doing what needed to be done in one of the most brutal matches that I've ever seen. And like I keep hammering down, but I think it is the biggest point. The Undertaker, as we know him, looking the weakest that we've ever seen him, even in the victory. I think that story right there trumps what Brett and Stone Cold did at WrestleMania 13.
Okay. So I know, Loft, you said a lot, but is there anything else you want to get off before I make this decision?
But hold on, I got more to say before you do. I got more to say.
Okay.
Love, you talk about how WrestleMania 27 isn't that good of a show, despite the fact that it had this match, and this match with Triple H and Undertaker carried it, right? WrestleMania 27 is consistently considered by many one of, if not the worst WrestleMania of all time. WrestleMania 13 is a show where it is a one-match show, and that one match in Brett and Austin saves it from being in that conversation that WrestleMania 27 consistently ends up in. Just one match, just that one match. And the thing with WrestleMania 27, there were a lot of great matches. There were a couple other good matches on that card. I'm not going to say a lot of great matches. A couple other great matches on that card, and it's still considered by many at least bottom 5. But, before I even go on a tangent and, really dive into this, thing is with this, I don't need to. I just need to work smarter, not harder, right?
What are you talking about?
And if you people were paying attention these last couple weeks, I told everybody that you're on strings. Sad thing is, I'm not the only puppet master.
What the fuck?
Prod?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and Mr. Money in the Bank is Mo.
Whoa, wait. Prodigy, are you dead ass?
Your winner and Mr. Money in the Bank is Mo.
He didn't even say it. He just said that he didn't even have to argue his point. The fuck? We had a whole understanding. Prodigy, we had a full understanding about what Mo was trying to do. The fuck are you doing?
Oh, shit. Oh, you fucking imbecile. Just like the rest of you in the chat. Just, y'all dumb. Y'all stupid.
Prodigy, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why we had a full understanding of what's happening. He scammed everybody.
Let me tell y'all something else. Hold on.
No, Mo, shut your bitch. Prodigy, he scammed everyone. He fucked over everyone, including you. What the fuck you siding with him? What the fuck is wrong with you?
By the way, I have a job, bitch. Now get him off my screen. Get him off my screen. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him out of here. Bye. Bye. Get him out of here. I'm back on top. Simple as that. See y'all.